Rajkot is the fourth largest city of the Indian state of Gujarat. It has a population of more than 2 million and is the seventh fastest growing city in India. In 2018, the city of Rajkot analysed its carbon footprint with the support of the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation as part of its Climate Resilient City Action Plan. Two important sources stand out: buildings and transport. Consequently, the city has taken concrete steps to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase energy efficiency in these two sectors. Buildings account for 40% of total energy consumption and cause 40% of India's CO2 emissions. Many buildings are yet to be constructed due to rapid urbanization. Increasing temperatures and a growing middle class lead to a growing demand for air cooling systems and thereby to an increase of energy consumption by more than 10% each year. Against this backdrop, the case of the Smart Gar 3 project in Rajkot demonstrates new construction methods for affordable, energy-efficient and climate-friendly social housing units. An analysis of the initial building design revealed that indoor peak temperatures on a typical summer day could reach 38 degrees Celsius, and that indoor temperatures would remain above 30 degrees centigrade for more than 260 days per year. To improve these uncomfortable living conditions, several energy-efficient construction elements were implemented in the Smart Gar project in Rajkot in order to reduce the indoor heat during the day and to improve the potential of natural ventilation for better cooling at night. An example of new energy-efficient construction methods in Rajkot are the autoclaved aerated concrete blocks used for the construction of walls. These lightweight blocks provide better thermal insulation. They cut heat gains by half compared to a brick wall of similar thickness. An innovative assistant ventilation concept is also being implemented in one tower of this project to ensure ventilation to all flats, even if adequate wind speed is not available outside. A rooftop fan installed over the service shaft between flats pulls air, creating a negative pressure in the shaft. This induces airflow and improves the ventilation to the flats. Another example is to equip Rajkot's roofs with highly reflective China mosaic finish, which reduces heat gains from solar radiation. In addition, for new buildings, sliding windows are used instead of casement windows. This improves the natural ventilation of buildings, as these windows can be opened wider. The adoption of these new energy-efficient and climate-friendly construction measures can reduce the peak room temperature during summer by more than 5 degrees. This leads to better living conditions inside flats and reduces the need of air conditioners at the same time. To put this achievement into perspective, careful design of buildings and appropriate building materials can reduce the energy consumption by 30 to 45% with only marginal additional costs. This results in significant electricity savings and CO2 emission savings, and cheaper electricity bills for the inhabitants. The Smart Gar project has practically shown how energy-efficient construction can improve the living conditions at little to no extra cost. These measures are now part of the National Energy Efficiency Standards for residential buildings, which are guiding the construction of at least 6 million social housing units across India. This shows how important cities like Rajkot are as pioneers and how useful initial experience can be for future replications in other cities. Mobility is another important source of greenhouse gas emissions. To reduce the carbon footprint, the city of Rajkot wanted to electrify its bus rapid transit system. The Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation supported a study on how to electrify the bus rapid transit system, providing the rationale for the city to purchase 150 electric buses. With this measure, the city will avoid carbon emissions of 7,500 tons each year. The buses will also help to reduce air pollution, which still causes 2.5 million premature deaths in India every year. To sum it up, buildings and transport are extremely important levers for energy efficiency. We can start today, as there are affordable low-emission technologies available. We must start today, as the houses we build and the cars we buy today will determine our carbon emissions for decades. If we want to become carbon neutral by 2050, we need to make sure the houses are also carbon neutral. For its comprehensive approach on climate action, Rajkot received several awards and recognitions, such as the national winner of WWF's One Planet City Challenge for 3 times in a row.